I want to bring in Steve Osensami right now. We heard the prosecutor last night release all the evidence. You and your team have been going through it through the night. What'd you find?
There was a mountain of evidence, lots of testimony from medical experts. But, you know, for the prosecutor, this is now the process that he begins of trying to convince residents here that what happened here was truly justice. This is the first time we're seeing this photo of Officer Darren Wilson immediately following the moments where he shot and killed 18-year-old Michael Brown. Grand jurors studied these injuries from what police say was a beatdown. According to the medical report, Wilson was treated for a facial injury and needed medication. In testimony unsealed this morning, we're also hearing Officer Wilson's version of events in his own words. How he says Brown pushed into his police SUV and tried to grab his gun. Hands are up and he's coming in my vehicle. I was hit right here in the side of the face with a fist. The only way I can describe it is I felt like a 5-year-old holding on to Hulk Hogan. Wilson said Brown looked like a demon. Those were his words. And then his account on the deadly gunfire. I was yelling at him to stop and get on the ground. He kept running. He gets about 8 to 10 feet away. He's still coming at me in the same way. I fired more shots, and he went down right there. Prosecutor Bob McCullough says what really made the difference here were witnesses from the scene heard here in this cell phone video from the day Brown was killed.
He stood over him and pow, 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 pow.
He says some of them changed their stories or made them up.
Some witnesses admitted they didn't actually see the shooting or only saw a part of the shooting or only repeating what they had heard on the street. Some others adjusted parts of their statements to fit the facts. Others stood by original statements even though their statements were completely discredited by the physical evidence.
Grand jurors also poured over tape, radio calls from the day of the shooting.
Get us several more units over here. There's going to be a problem.
The family of Michael Brown says it's real easy at this point to assassinate the character of the victim because he is dead. They also question the integrity of this process because they say the prosecutor administers the grand jury and it's in the prosecutor's best interest to keep his cops, his police safe.
Okay, Steve, thanks.